Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you a really nice Jhumka design. Now I know I've already uploaded a video on how you can make Jhumkas and just the basic simple design, and this is also going to be another simple design, just that it's going to look a little bit different. Yes, it's obviously going to have the semicircular dome and whatever, but you obviously see that I have actually made some pre-preparations, which I would suggest is always good before actually putting everything together. So I have actually made three semicircular shaped pieces, and I have used the sixth one. And I have also made three different studs over here, just three different designs using three simple cookie cutters, and just made simple designs using my Fettling knife and only my Fettling knife. I have also connected these to a double U-pin, more like a connector bead. So it's basically a dried piece of clay, which is why you see the difference in the color, which has two U-pins. So this way what happens is I would just make this piece and keep it aside, let that dry. I mean, it's okay now. I mean, for the video I'll be able to show it to you, but as a suggestion, it would be good if you just let this part dry, so that handling or putting everything together becomes much easier. I also have a few U-pins here, so it's just good to always keep these things ready prior to starting your work, so you can just plan it out better. I'll just move all this out of the way. Everything is kind of smoothened out and kept well. Another thing, this one is again a connector bead that's connected to a slightly bigger ball of clay. Now this particular ball, I measured the clay in the fifth one. The fifth hole over here in the Jhumka mold is what I have measured the clay in, and that is why I have got it's the same size of three of these clay balls. Now I'll leave that aside, and like you see, everything, all the parts are here. We just have to put them together. Yeah, so let's get started. Firstly, I have not done the designs for these, so I just thought I'll probably do that for the video. And we'll start off with obviously marking the center. So we have that. And what we can do now is, I have already smoothened it out, made sure that the shape is all good, so we can get started right away. I'll be showing you three different designs. Draw it gently so that it's all going to meet. Now I'm going to be doing the one for the leaf. So I want something which kind of at least resembles or goes well with that kind of a stud. Keep it simple. I'll get on to the next one. We'll do the circular one. If you see, the circular one has it's just a slightly floral pattern. So I'll start with the base. Once that is done, just begin to draw a line like this from the center to the top. That way. So that ends up giving you a petal kind of a shape. You have something like that. You can obviously choose to do some dots if you want. You can always do something like that. Or you can also use the back end of a refill and try to, decorate it in that manner. I mean, add designs to it. So there you go. So that's the other one. Let's get on to this one. Obviously this is for this. But these lines obviously are straight. For this one though, I'm going to add it in a little different, in a slightly different manner, which is going to be kind of cross. And that's going to have a nice effect. So if you see, my lines are actually meeting this portion. It's going to look nice when it's painted, like really nice. And there, see that? That looks kind of swirly and nice, doesn't it? So that's kind of what we are looking at. So there you go. That's like my favorite. I really like this pattern and the way, you know, it's amazing how such simple designs can bring out such fabulous results, you know. It's so cool. So yeah, so that's that. Now apart from that, I have a few stick beads over here. The usual. You can obviously add anything you want. You want to add stick beads, you want to add ghungroo beads, anything that you want. So in this one, I'll be adding only a few and I'm not actually going through the entire circle. Now if you see, I'm actually adding the stick bead, which is kind of, you know, making sure the bead just projects a little bit on the outer side. So the bead is kind of going in at a 45-degree angle. So you just try and do that and try to do the opposites always. Now I have my bent nose plier here. So what I'm going to do now is I would just add like maybe 3 or 4. I would probably say 3 is a good number, you know, just 3 of these beads like this. So what that gives you is something like this, you know, something that kind of, you know, shakes and has that little bit of a thing to it. So you can now use your U-pin, put it inside, use this to clip this inside. So what that does is gives you a length like this. That gives you, it ends up giving you a length like that, and that's for the leaf. So we pick up the leaf and we put this as well inside. Now that's something I'm sure you guys did not expect. You did not obviously expect something to go that long, but this is, again, it's relatively going to be lighter. I mean, it's not as heavy as you think it is, and it's going to be relatively lighter. So this will do with the rest as well. So I really hope you like this video, everyone. If yes, then please like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.